Hang on just a second, guys. We'll get everything set up here and try to get everything finished up, and I will be right here with you shortly. Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, I am going to be doing something I normally don't do, but this is to help an individual advertise his business. And if you would like to know more about this, you guys can also check the link down in the description below. Feel free to check that out. And first and foremost, before we get started, I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the channel. And for those of you who are here with me, big thank you to you as well. I have got some other stuff to do right quick, but I'll try to do what I can and multitask at the same time. So if this is your first time here on the channel and you would like to see more exclusive content like this, be sure to get subscribed to the channel for more content and turn on those beautiful bell notifications, so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date, be notified each and every single time I live stream, because I do upload videos 3 times a week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But so far lately, I've been doing this at 9 o'clock p.m. and sometimes getting off a few minutes early. So depends on how many people's in the chats. That will also help with the time variation for these live streams. Matter of fact, I enjoy doing these. Um, Chats are open if you'd like to join the chats. All is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my viewers, because negativity will not be tolerated on this channel at any given time. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So there is an individual in Springfield, Illinois. He owns his own businesses, multiple. He's got 4 different businesses that he runs himself. And his name is very difficult to pronounce. So on the channel, let's just call him Sam. And if you're here on the channel, let me know in the chats, or if you're just tuning in. He actually owns a U-Haul business, and he also owns a concession stand. I can't remember the other 2 right offhand, because right now I'm just kind of going on very little bit of information here. So if you guys are in the Springfield, Illinois area, definitely be sure to check him out. He runs a concession stand. I think it's called Goodies or something like that. I hope I've got that correct. But definitely do check that out. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to light up these chats. Let me know what you think. So far, I think Above and Beyond is, I wouldn't say overrated, but I think it's well worth its cause. So definitely check this guy out. Really cool guy. I can definitely give him props for that. And by the way, just to let you guys know, I do believe that I have his permission to do so. And Sam, if you are in fact watching this, I also do have a link in the description. Feel free to take a look at that at any given time. So just to let you know, this is not going to cost you anything. And if you guys do have any other further information that you guys have any other questions or something like this that you'd like to present to the channel, feel free to come on board and ask me anything you like. And if there's something that I have an answer to, I will be more than happy to answer each and every single question that I see pop up right here in the chats. And right now, I am thinking about getting a studio lights and stuff like that. So there is going to be there might be some different changes to the studio. I haven't yet got this set up yet. So I am thinking very seriously about getting some RGB lighting for the studio. I do have pictures and stuff right here. And all that can be changed right here on a mobile device, which you see right there. So if I happen to find out that everything is still available, I'm definitely going to be looking forward into upgrading the studio. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section down below, or feel free to join the chats. So I have not got a reply back. Just to let you guys know, this is on a very, very short notice. So I definitely do want to apologize if there's been any type of inconveniences. So until I get more information and more details and stuff like that, I will definitely post a link in the description of different businesses that this gentleman owns. And by the way, he is also a veteran. So big shout out to Sam. And if you guys are walking up and you see somebody wearing a hat that says veteran on it, feel free to walk up and shake the hand of every veteran you meet, because these people are in fact wonderful people. And I definitely know for a fact you'd want them on your side in case there's anything that goes down. Just know that they'll always have your back. And that's always a good feeling to have. My grandfather was also a veteran, United States Army. My dad, United States Army, 2nd Division, Korean War. So it's always good to shake a hand of every veteran that you meet. And definitely thank them for the service they provided. So again, big shout out to all our military personnel. Also, big shout out to all of our veterans, no matter what branch you served. Big shout out to you. So I do have my other PC up here right next to me, guys. And normally what I do is I do a lot of PC tech videos and stuff like that. So if you guys do have a computer and this is your first time checking out the channel, I'm going to show you basically what I do on my PC. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move my camera. over this way. And I'm going to explain everything the best way I can. I did go to school for IT. We'll get to that here. In matter of fact, we'll get to that right here at this very precise moment. Let's see here. Oops. Hang on a second, guys. So this is what I went to school for, IT support specialist. Not exactly the class I wanted to take at the time, but basically what I wanted to do is take a course on how to build, program, and do much more with PCs. But instead I got involved with software, unfortunately. But hey, it's still a good field to get into. So if you guys do have a computer, laptop, desktop, Windows 10, Windows 11, and you guys are getting driver error messages, I'm going to show you exactly how to scan or detect, or not detect, but how to scan your hard drive. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So the first thing you want to do is come down here to your Windows icon. Sorry, my camera's just a little blurry, guys. And evidently the lighting on this computer is not all the greatest. Actually, you don't want to left click, guys. Come down here to the Windows icon. That's your start menu. When you see this pop up, oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? No, damn. Sorry, guys. I'm just a little, my mind is kind of scattered right now, so I'm a little scatterbrained. So you want to come down here to your settings, left click, come up to settings. No, that's not right. Damn it. Okay. Ah, let's try this again. Here we are. We're in the right spot now. I did say come down here. You don't want to come down here. Go up to your recycling bin. Left click. 2 left clicks on your mouse. Scroll down to where it says this PC. You're going to left click here. And this is your driver. That's got your Windows, Microsoft, stuff like that on here. This is to the main hard drive, C drive. That's solid state if you have a C drive in your PC. Right click, scroll down to where it says properties. Left click here. This window right here is going to pop open. Then once you pop that window there, you're going to go to tools. So once you open up your tools menu, you're going to have 2 different selections to choose from. Start from the top. Come over here to where it says check, and it says this option will check the driver for file system errors. Left click here. Even though it says you don't need to scan your drive, that's something on my monitor. Sorry about that. Go ahead and scan it anyways. And if your computer detects any file system errors, it will pop up. And it should give you a chance to resolve those or fix them. So right where it says about or estimated, that's just basically your system's time config. So I'm going to say this is probably going to pop over less than half. So now it's doing the full system scan. So what this does, this scans through all your files in your PC. And depending on your CPU that you have, will depend on how fast this goes. But this is a lower end PC and also touchscreen. So if you guys happen to see me tap my screen and that goes off, you'll know the reason why. But I'm going to try to avoid this today of touching my screen so I can show you guys exactly how to do this the most safe and effective way. So right where I have my cursor is, it's probably not even going to reach that. Even though they say the scan could take several minutes, it's not necessarily the case. Now that this was done, just go up here and click on closed. And defragmenting computer's driver can help run more efficiently. So when you defrag your system files, this takes anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds approximately. So again, guys, if you happen to have a C drive, solid state, last analyzation, and current status. So once you get to this point here, you're going to want to come down to optimize, left click. I don't know what that was all about. Something's obviously going on. And once that's done, guys, I'm going to just go ahead and click this again just to make sure. And that was pretty fast, and we're good there. Once you get done doing this, just go ahead and close everything out. And there you go. If you've actually followed the steps that I just showed you, you just successfully scanned your hard drive. Now, if you're looking to get better graphics performances and stuff like this on any PC, could be desktop, laptop, like I said, Windows 10 or 11. Now, here's the part where you come down to this is the graphics card that we're going to be working on next. So come down to your start menu, which is that Windows icon. Scroll up to where it says Device Manager. Left click. This will pop open a window right here. And you should have a whole list right here. So once you see where it says Device Manager, Device Manager, go down to Display Adapters, this little arrow right here, left click. That pops open your graphics card. So left click to highlight, right click, update driver, and it's going to take you into settings. Okay, well, before it takes you into settings, this is what you're going to want to click. If you don't know much about computers, well, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't know anything about them. But if you want the quickest route to update your drivers, go into automatic updates, search automatically for drivers. But this one down here, this does it manually. So I just click up here. Either way, it's still going to update your drivers, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Then after you click on that, come down to search for update drivers on Windows Update. Left click here. Now, settings, and voila, Windows Update. So as everything is running, but there's one missing step. We're going to get to that here in just a moment. Usually what this will do, and you'll see like a little blue box pop up right here to where it says install now. But here you don't see it because this computer wants me to update to Windows 11. Now with Windows 11, your computer has to have a BitLocker chip and a TPM chip. The TPM stands for Trusted Platform Module, and quite frankly, I really don't trust any TPM. I don't trust Microsoft because Microsoft will in fact screenshot your computer computer's monitor, so everything on display what you have on your monitor, Microsoft will screenshot that every 3 seconds. So that's why I don't trust the TPM, because that gets information back to Microsoft. And how people's information is getting leaked online is because data brokers are buying all that data. Once they buy it, they sell it off. Right here for this. And somehow, when it gets sold, all that information does kind of go onto the dark or the deep web, because most of that information can also be stored in an external server. Also, without your consent. So that would be invasion of privacy, and it violates the Privacy Act of 1970. And on the contrary, when you agree to Windows terms and conditions, that's not a legal document, because for one, that requires a physical handwritten signature or your personal endorsement. So Microsoft cannot legally use that against you. So that right there would in fact be a lawsuit on Microsoft for violating your right to privacy. So that's how all your information is getting leaked, guys, because of all these data brokers. They'll buy and sell data, and when it gets into the wrong hands, then that goes online, and all that gets sold off, bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. Different corporations will in fact buy up all user data. So if you guys definitely want to have a better system encryption, try Veracrypt, because your privacy is where it matters most. So nothing will get leaked back to Microsoft. You'll still be able to keep all your personal data. Microsoft does not trust their customers with their personalized data. So why that is? Because Microsoft is a corporation. And that's why they do what they do. I'm not saying that it's legal, no, because it's really not. But they do talk about a user privacy policy before you agree to any terms and conditions. Definitely do read the privacy policy statement, and if there's something that you don't agree with, you have a right to decline that. And even if you do agree to it, it's still illegitimate. because without your personal handwritten signature does not in fact make that a legal document of any kind, which would be inadmissible, which would basically be inadmissible in court, which means they cannot use that against you. So that fault would fall back on Microsoft. So if you guys have been a potential victim and you feel that your rights have been violated, contact Morgan & Morgan. They are the biggest law firm that will also help you with that as well. And by the way, just as a simple legal disclaimer, I have no partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with Morgan & Morgan. I have absolutely zero affiliation with them. Just go up into Microsoft Edge and not in the URL bar. Let me show you exactly where to go to check their website for more information. So in case you don't know where to look, don't worry, I got you covered. So come up to Microsoft Edge. And right here in this little where it says search the web, type in Morgan & Morgan. You don't want to type that in up here because this is your URL. So Morgan and Morgan. I'm sorry, I can't even talk tonight, guys. Morgan & Morgan's law firm. This is their official web page. And for their phone number is right here at the top right hand side of the screen. 35 billion received for clients, or recovered for clients. So there you go. ABC News, CNN, I don't trust them. US Today, questionable. Fox News, kind of iffy. So if this pops up, just go ahead and opt out of that. So minor suggestion, if you do check out Morgan & Morgan's webpage, check out the reviews. And again, their number is listed at the top right-hand side of the screen, top right-hand corner. Check them out if you like. Give them a call. So there you go, guys. I definitely do hope this helps you out. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in that wonderful comment section. And at the end of the live stream, I will definitely check back with your guys' comments as quickly as I possibly can, but also returning answers in which the order they were all received. So if you happen to ask me a question, I will go write down the whole entire list of comments, and I will make sure that I answer everybody's questions accordingly. If I don't have an answer, if I don't reply back immediately, that's because I'm looking into it. And once I come back with what I deem to be the most correct answer, I mean, there's no right or wrong answers, guys. I just want to make sure that every question that I answer is answered very cordially. So I definitely do want to answer everybody's question correctly. So therefore, if you have anything that you want to ask, let's keep all questions professional. Let's keep them appropriate. And feel free to drop a comment down below. and I'll get to your question as quickly as I possibly can, and hopefully I'll be able to help you out the best I can. So as you can tell, if you went back and you checked out my other video, I was talking about Steam, which is right here. Yes, guys, this is a touchscreen. Because eventually I am going to turn this into a gaming channel. Here we go. Fantastic. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. I should probably get something to set this up a little higher on so you guys can actually see this better. There we go. But if you guys do have questions about this gentleman's business or gentleman's businesses, I do in fact have his phone number. Let me know and we'll go from there. Also, something else too as well. I'm going to move my camera back over here. I know I keep moving my camera back and forth, guys, but I'm going to show you something here. I don't know if this is going to work on Windows 10, but if it doesn't, then I'll just go over to my main PC. Now, say you open up something by mistake, you're looking to close that. You can also come over here to an empty spot right here in your task manager, right click. You can also go to task manager. Hey, Carol. So basically what'll happen is this little window will pop up. I don't think this is available for Windows 10, but let's enlarge this. I'm going to right click here. And as you can see down here on the bottom where I got the Steam icon, scroll down and in task. And you can see that the bar is closed. Once you close out an app, that bar at the bottom will disappear. Or just go down into your task menu, click on the app that's open. You can right click and you can close the tab right there. So either way, that'll still happen. I do have a moderator in the chats. By the way, did you in fact get a list of your father-in-law's information of businesses? Okay. If you can get that information, next time I live stream, that'll be this coming Saturday. Hopefully we can get all that information together, and hopefully you might be able to put most of that in the chats. Because I did say that I was going to help him promote his businesses. So I'm just kind of running on very little detail right now. So there will be a part 2 to this video, ladies and gentlemen. So I definitely do want to apologize for any inconveniences that may have been caused by that. And of course, guys, ladies and gentlemen, good stuff. You guys might find me drinking coffee on my live stream. I could probably drink coffee all day if given a chance, but but it is what it is at the end of the day. So, also, one more thing. If you have Steam downloaded, this is a gaming platform website, or not website, but a gaming platform app. For most of you who don't know, I'm going to show you what this is. You guys can get points and stuff like that on your Steam account. Steam is very simple to set up. These are all the games that I have purchased. Well, a lot of these I have purchased. A lot of these games I have actually gotten for free. And if there's a game that you actually do happen to like, you can also add that to your wish list. A lot of these games are for purchase. So if you would like to check out your Steam rewards or Steam points, come up here to where it says store. Go down to the fourth one, point shop, and right here, those are all the points I have actually saved up. You guys can use your Steam points for anything. But if the moment you actually purchase something with using your Steam points, they can go anywhere from I think it's 100 to 1,000. Yeah, there's one for 500. Here's one for 100. This is minimum. Once you spend these points, they're pretty much gone. But the more games you purchase, you can replenish all of your stuff on there. And by the way, guys, some of this might look a little humorous. Some people may think, oh, that's inappropriate. No, it's not. There's some stuff that you can actually get on 7 Days to Die. If you actually have that, you can also get like backgrounds and stuff like that. As you guys can see right here, this is the 7 Days to Die insignia. You guys can get all types of other stuff from different games and much more. So backgrounds, wallpapers, you name it, you can actually get it. So there's the Steam rewards. So you can actually buy games and purchase background wallpapers at no cost out of pocket. So there you go. And if you have issues with Steam, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to fix this once again. Damn. So you're going to want to come down here to this little arrow icon, go to Steam or any app that you're having issues with, go up to settings. Well, usually this does count for like a gaming platform. So as you guys can see right here, Steam settings. You want to scroll down and look for where it says storage. This is going to pop up your solid state hard drive, which is known as your C drive. Once you see that, go over here to these little three dots right here, left click, repair library. Sorry guys, my lighting is just a little off. It's going to ask you, do you want to make changes to your PC? Confirm. And right now, repairing library folder. There it is. It says done, so we're good there. Now, if you want to check you want to clear all your cache files. Damn. Excuse me. Come up here to where it says downloads. Once you see downloads, if you don't see it, scroll down. Right here in this little segment here, you're going to see clear cache. And of course, it will sign you out. You're not going to lose the app. You're not going to lose anything affiliated with the app as well. So you're good to go. Games, stuff like that. Steam actually does have a copy of every game you've purchased, and they have a copy of your whole entire account. So once you clear everything out, you see where it says who's playing. You can go over here to add an account, or if you're questioning, come down here to the bottom. You don't have to click on the question mark, just come down here to the bottom, left click, waiting for network. Logging in. The only time that this would require a code is if you're deleting Steam from your PC. This is just an advertisement. So once all of this is said and done, guys, it signs you back in. Right here, it starts you out at your store page. So come over to library. There you go. And again, every game that you purchase, no matter if you uninstall and reinstall it, you're still going to have all your games right there that you purchased in your library. I am going to show you something else on my other screen. So just bear with me for just a moment while I get some stuff moving around and show you guys exactly what else I'm going to do. This is really interesting. Well, except for the infinity display here. All right. Now that I have all this over here on the right side, I can still see the chats. So hang on a second. If you guys don't happen to see anything right offhand, click here and look at this, guys. I'm on split screen. I have two things going at the same time. So now I'm going to go over here to my library page, and these are the games, the ones that are all highlighted right here. The Slaverian Trucker, that is also another game that I have. Gold Mining Simulator 2 demo. This game is early access, still in the stages of. Motorcycle Mechanic Simulator 2021. I have that, so I'm going to pick one random. So if you guys are in fact experiencing issues with any game, come over here to your settings icon, left click here, scroll down to properties. And if you have a computer that your games are installed in, what you're going to want to find is installed files. It's going to take you right here to this page. Verify integrity of game files. Left click, and once this completes, it's going to show you exactly how many files are associated with the game. You may have some games that might have like 150 files. I'm just giving you an estimation. But then again, you might have some that may have over 1,000 files. And as you can see at the bottom, it's actually loading. It's almost about the same as the fact of installing one. 4,986 files have been scanned or validated. So there you go. You can also come up here to backup files, but if you are having issues with a game, and it's right there on the Windows C drive, again, solid state, you guys can take that game and install that into another hard drive in your computer. So if you have a game that's kind of glitched out or not performing accurately, just switch the game file to a different hard drive. Now, if you're having issues again, you guys could do this one of two ways. Come down here, right click, go down to manage, browse local files, and what you're going to want to do is look for the game. Oh, wait a minute. You guys can find the game itself on your local files. Right click, and it should open that file for you. Because that will, once you click run as administrator, that will open the file up for you. So unfortunately, right now at this time, I don't have any other games on my other computer because the other PC I have, the laptop, doesn't really have very much memory, like 57.7 gigs. But this one right here, my main computer, actually has a 1 terabyte hard drive, which I'm thinking about upping it to I'm going to say nanobyte, which is actually bigger than a terabyte. 1 terabyte actually consists of 1,000 gigs, 1,000 gigabytes. Once I do that, I'm going to be switching out my RAM. Right now, I'm running the DDR4s, but hopefully when the DDR6s come out, I'm going to be running my DDR6. I'm going to upgrade my codec system. My GeForce RTX 3070 graphics card, I'm basically going to bump that up to a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 6090. I'm also going to redo my whole entire CPU. So basically what I'm going to do is a full system, full PC rebuild, which I will not be doing on camera because I'm going to be having to pay attention to what I'm doing on my computer with all the replacing different parts with upgrades, stuff like that. I might possibly run the ATX motherboard or ITX. My codec system, I'm probably going to bump that up to a level 4 codec. So then again, I might have to get into coding or recoding my whole entire computer. So this it's going to sound like a lot of work, probably because it is. Now my hard drives that's built into my tower on this PC right here. My hard drive is basically located on the other side of the tower, bottom left side. So I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to bump that up and take out that hard drive and put a 2 terabyte hard drive and reinstall that 2 terabyte where the original hard drive was. And for the original, I'm also going to use that as an external hard drive. So I can buy a case for it, slide the hard drive right in there, connect up, and double. So I'll probably have about, let's see, about right around 3 terabytes of hard drive space. So I'll be running an internal to an external. How cool is that? I'm also going to be upgrading my cooling system, my fans, my liquid cooling system, all of that. I'm basically just going to rebuild the whole entire tower. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys something here. So I'm going to go into my command center. Okay. And if you don't have your command prompt center ran as your administrator, the hell's my damn, there it is. All right. Now, do you want this? Allow this app to make changes to your device. Confirm. Now I can actually run my command. I can run my computer commands. And just for those of you who don't know, every computer that you have, new or old, does in fact run 13 of the original DOS commands from the old DOS boxes. So I'm going to type in a command right now, SFC space C colon /. Okay, so it says not recognizable. So we're going to try this one more time. I don't know if it actually is running as my, don't know if that's running as my admin. Oh. Yes, oh shit. I don't know what the hell just happened, guys. I'm going to close this out and reopen it. That was not supposed to have happened. So there's got to be something wrong with this computer. Oh, okay. So that did not run as my administrator. So I think I know exactly what to do now. Let's go ahead and close that stuff out. Windows Command Processor. There we go. Damn it. Okay, so that's not running either. So I'm going to say system config C drive. So obviously my computer is not functioning correctly. Oh shit. I see what I did. Grammar is just a little off. System is not recognizing internal command. Batch. Oh, okay. So I'm going to show you something else on here, guys. If you happen to open up your command prompt center, I'm going to give it a prompt. It's going to pop open something here. Notepad, enter. Let's go to File and Open. See, I can also run my file system drive errors just from my command prompt center. Close all that out, and I'll show you once again. There you go. So if you guys do in fact have if you do have a command prompt center, run your whole entire computer system as your administrator. So therefore, once you do that, it'll be able to pop all that up for you. It's not doing that right here on this laptop because something is not recognizing something. So I might have to do a full system do a system config. So in case you guys would like to see that on a bigger screen, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'll give it the old college try. So let me back this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to come down here to my search tab. Command prompt should pop up right here. Don't worry, I can still see the chats. SFC space scan now space hyphen, oops, not underscore, hyphen, and that's doing the same damn thing. So let's try this again. Okay, so now once you get this open up here, you're going to come over here to where it says run as administrator. Left click. Confirm. Now let's try this again. There. Look at this, guys. SFC scan now, colon. This is what should pop up. This is everything that's in your computer's hard drive. Got it, finally. So SFC space scan now space hyphen C colon. This is what you want to type in. SFC space scan now space hyphen C colon, and then press enter. Once you do that, this is what you should have on your page or in your computer's command prompt center. I think what I think the issue that I was having, I think I might have been typing it wrong too. So let me try this on this computer once again and see if that is the actual case. That's why it's not doing it, because I did not run that as my administrator. My PC did not recognize that. So when you do open up your command prompt center, I'm going to show you guys how to do this and how to get that to run. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that out of there. Close this out, come back down here again. 3 letters, Charlie, Mike, Delta. And right over here where it says open, go down to where it says run as administrator. You're going to left click and confirm any changes. So now let's try this and see if it does it. SFC space scan now, that's one word, space hyphen C drive and colon. And that's what it was, guys. I was not typing that correctly. So you could get this on no matter what computer you're running, what software, Windows 10 or Windows 11. Here it is right here, cut and dry. And I'll show you guys some other prompts, other commands for your computer. So this is basically how it should work. This is how it should look. So as you guys can see right here, ooh, God damn. For some odd reason, come on, pop up in there. Once you do that, scan now, that scans your whole entire computer for any minor discrepancies. It should tell you exactly what it is, and you should be able to fix that, no problem. So there's two prompts that I just did. Showed you guys exactly how to do it, where to go, what to do. You guys can also you guys can also check your hard drive just from that command prompt center. Just type in Notepad, then click enter, go up to file, scroll down, click where it says open, go down to where it says this PC, left click, and you can check your system files right there. You guys can also find your BitLocker recovery key if it's in that computer, or any computer that you're using. You can actually find your BitLocker recovery key there. But more than likely, it may be located right there in your C drive, your solid state hard drive. So if you guys have any questions about what I just showed you, feel free to drop a comment in the chats, and I will let you guys, I'll show you, I'll walk you through the steps again, show you how to do that. And if this does help, if it helps you out immensely, hit that like button, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content, and be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications, so therefore you don't miss out with any news updates and much more as it comes out here on the channel. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to go ahead and call it night. It is 9:06 p.m. Eastern, my time, Eastern Standard Time. But I will be live streaming again this coming Saturday. Yeah, I will be live streaming again this coming Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. sharp. So again, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to light up those comment sections down below. Leave your comment or question. I'll gladly answer your question. Hopefully that does satisfy everything, and hopefully this does help you out immensely. So my apology, guys. I did mistype something, so that's why my SFC scan now was not coming up, is because I mistyped it and I put a forward slash at the end of it. So don't put a forward slash. When you type in SFC, you want to hit the space bar, type in scan now, that's one word, space, hyphen, and capitalize your C, press your left shift button, press C, and then press colon. Let off shift key, press enter. There you go. No problem. But anyway, I definitely do want to thank you guys again for being a part of the channel. And for those of you who are still subbed to this channel as well, big shout out to each and every single one of you. Also, big shout out to all my viewers and moderators. Big shout out to you as well. So I definitely do hope that this does help you out. If it does, you guys know what to do. But until then, I'll see you this coming Saturday, same place, same time, obviously same studio. But anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off for the night. And as always, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.